here's the walking stick that's working on today. It's getting a bit tired, so I'm just coming in for a cup of tea and to have a little break, but I can kind of show you where I'm at with this one. So this one is it's actually turned out pretty nice. Here you can kind of see the grain on the Blackthorn. Sometimes with people, they'll attach different handles to Blackthorn and do different things. So sometimes the grain can be quite spaced apart. So the grain is usually quite kind of close, unless you kind of like sand it here from this angle, because like it's all kind of layers as you kind of sand in. So again, you can see that that's how the natural bark looks. If you sand a little bit, you can get these kind of like interesting purplish colors. They always catch the light pretty well. Take a good picture too. Let's have a look there how big that kind of handle is, so you can get an idea. So it's that about 3 inches long, and it's about 1.5 inches kind of thick. The same as kind of the shaft. This is 1.5 inches thick, I think. Let me just double check. Let's see now. It's about 1.5 inches. Yep. So look, sometimes this is what the bark looks like after it's been seasoned for 2 years. It does lose a little bit of the colors as it's, you know, as it kind of seasons. It is, you can see kind of sandal down some of the kind of spikes and the nettles. Like these things are the blackthorns. They can pretty much come out, kind of occur in different instances. If it's like from the branch, you get way more of these knuckles than it is from the kind of trunk, which is kind of bigger. So this is kind of like a pretty heavy stick as well. Just wanted to show you it. I'm not sure whether I'm just going to sand the bark and give a natural bark, or paint it black traditional, which, you know, is the kind of traditional way in which the blackthorn is done. For these kind of thicker sticks, rubber ferrule is recommended, because on modern pavements, the brass and metal ferrules, they don't last long. You're constantly walking on concrete, they just get kind of damaged, and they're easy enough to come off. And these things, cheap and cheerful, in that you can replace them like quite easy. So that's how it works with the big thicker sticks. If you're going for like a thin, like a lighter kind of stick, you can put the ferrules at the bottom and then attach something. It's not as bad. But on the thicker ones anyway. So I just wanted to show you like a stick in progress that I have, and just some of the things there about a blackthorn. There's not many kind of up close videos about blackthorns. I'll try to make more videos as you go along. Kind of like I like kind of this way a bit better. Like there's more, it sits in your hand a bit more. You can kind of wrap your thumb around in here. Sometimes it's more like a kind of like a ball or something like that. But if you make it just a slight, like I could have like made it a bit kind of like thinner here and made it come up and around and down like here. But I left those kind of bits on just so it kind of looks fuller in your hand. My hand is small enough anyway, like, because, you know, it looks a bit bigger in my hand, but it's really comfortable to hold. So like if you're a big fella looking for a strong stick, this is the type of thing that you want. You know, it is going to be a bit heavy. I think it's about like 40 something inches at the moment. 40, I haven't, you know, shortened it yet. We'll see kind of what weight it is anyway. It's heavy enough anyway, I'd say at this stage. Let's see what it is at. It's like a kg, 1 kg. It's about over 2 pounds. So I can kind of shorten it down. Probably go around 40, like there's no one that tall. Like a 40 kg, a 40 inch stick. What is it? That's about 44, so I'll probably cut it down a few inches. And then start at 40. Then if everyone wants it as 38, 39, you know, they're the kind of max size for sticks. So there you have it. That's what I've been working on today. What time is it now? Still a few days, a few hours of daylight left. I'll probably work on maybe 1 or 2 more handles on the heavier sticks today. I might kind of sand this down there a bit. Put another coat or 2 on this and sand it, and another coat or 2. But again, just kind of want to give you an idea of what a real blackthorn looks like. All made from one piece, of course. Nothing attached. And again, the grain is always going to be a little bit closer on the blackthorn. On the other woods, it's more kind of spaced apart. All right, there you go. Thanks very much.